Hello, my name is Benjamin Karstens, and today I will be presenting on the Volkswagen Scandal and how media can enhance a crisis. To begin, I'd like to start with a brief overview of what Volkswagen is. Volkswagen is an automaker headquartered in Germany. It was founded on May 28, 1937, and has been making a wide variety of vehicles ever since. The goal of Volkswagen is to make a low-priced people's car. It is one of the world's leading vehicle manufacturers for both residential and commercial usage. In 1990, there was a new law issued that established guidelines for cleaner air. With concerns over the air quality across America, the government passed an amendment which made the allotted pollution substantially less than it had been. This was because the Clean Air Act of 1977 had accounted for technology available for cars made around 50 years ago. The amendment updated these requirements and held businesses accountable for the current technology available. Carbon monoxide emissions from vehicles alone had accounted for 90% of total pollution in urban areas, according to the Environmental Protection Agency. Overall, the amendment was made in order to increase the well-being of Americans. The first accusation against Volkswagen began on September 18, 2015. The Environmental Protection Agency, or the EPA, accused Volkswagen of creating a device that would allow it to cheat its emissions test. The software was discovered on the 2015 diesel model, which was sold across the world. The EPA called it a defeat device. The company immediately reacted to these accusations. They told every dealership to stop selling this model. At this point, it was too late. The crisis had already begun. Volkswagen CEO Martin Winterkorn apologized for the company's actions. According to Frank Washkush from PR Week, Winterkorn's statement was, "I personally am deeply sorry that we have broken the trust of our customers and the public." This was a good play for the company, but it didn't stop the media, and it didn't end the crisis. The company's stock dropped 25% over the next few days, giving the company a loss in value of $17.4 billion. The company set aside over $7 billion to help with the situation. On September 22, 2015, Winterkorn released a video discussing the events that had happened over the last several days and made it very clear how sorry he was for his and the company's actions. There was speculation from the media on whether or not Winterkorn was going to step down from his position as CEO. Reuters and the German newspaper, the Tagesspiegel, had written articles questioning Volkswagen's leadership. The company immediately shot down these rumors, but shortly after these articles had been written, the rumors and speculations came true. According to Bloomberg News, Winterkorn said, "I am clearing the way for a fresh start with my resignation." Volkswagen appointed the head of their Porsche unit, Matthias Müller, to replace Martin Winterkorn. The news spread like wildfire through the media. Social media and news articles popped up on every major news site talking all about the change in leadership. Matthias Müller took immediate action to gain control over the organization. He suspended 3 of the top engineers who were in charge of the research and development section of the business's major branches. The company began to make public statements and went to court to meet with government executives in both Germany and the United States. The company's top officials met to discuss the best strategy to fix the problem and build consumer confidence. The board decided that the company could sustain an $80 billion loss. The EPA further investigated the problem and found that the defeat device was also installed in the Porsche model of the car, which had not already been discovered. Volkswagen's executives began to leave the organization. The head of the corporate communication, Andreas Lampersbach, quit on November 10, 2015. Other executives that left were the CEO, Martin Winterkorn, and the lead designer, Maria da Silva. In an attempt to build positive media attention, Volkswagen released a statement which said that it would give certain owners of specific models of cars a $1,000 goodwill package to accommodate for the trouble. According to PR Week, 2 U.S. senators said that the offer was insultingly inadequate. By January of 2016, many organizations were investigated to see if they had been involved with the Volkswagen scandal. There was a federal lawsuit announced, and the loss the company encountered was substantial. The company learned a lot through the crisis and has since bounced back from the scandal. Throughout the crisis, the media as an entity brought the company down. There were different kinds of gossip magazines and news organizations whose reports may or not be true. For Volkswagen, this was a negative situation. Every step that Volkswagen took as a company or as each individual executive was studied and documented. Nothing could be kept secret and nothing was going to be hidden. Volkswagen did try to use the media to their advantage, but it didn't work. The public statements explaining how sorry the CEO was and the plans for moving forward were good ideas, but they didn't seem to matter to anyone. When you cause a problem of this caliber, sometimes the only thing that will truly change people's minds is actions. Words become empty when deception is involved. Mandating the resignation of certain executives was important, but the attempt to accommodate consumers with a chance to win money was a poor use of media. Anything and everything the media could grab onto, it did. Most of the time, if not all, it did not work out the way it was intended. Regardless of Volkswagen's efforts to fix the mistakes or to alleviate tension through the use of media, it didn't work. The media was a negative driver at the heart of the crisis and drove the company further and further down. Media can be a very helpful tool for a company, but it certainly was not for Volkswagen. Thank you.